Welcome, everybody, to the latest challenge of Doom. I am your host, tournament organizer, professional illustrator, and man who had to take the garbage out before he started. Chat coming to you live from, well, Seattle. And we are going to get ahead and start right off the bat and find some players. It looks like we already got Goldwire. Yes, they are testing Pult Noir for Seattle, so we will get that matchup up first. Because we are... With this, I'm always running by the seat of my pants because that's just how we run things. We're just like, you know what? Let's have fun. Let's just see how many games we can get in on a late night. What we can get. They are going up against Michael H and Gardevoir. So okay, we're seeing a very classic matchup here to start, as we actually have come back for the first time in months. Like this, our month. Like I've been on break from the challenges, and we're back. We're trying out Monday nights for now. We will also try out we're going to try out any other nights as we go. Like I asked the question, hey, when does everyone think, like, when should we play it? When should we do this? And we got quite a few answers, so we'll figure that out as we go. But getting the game started, and let's actually see what's in the metagame real quick while our players set up. Quite a few others. Dragapult Dusknoir's up there, Grimmsnarl Frostlass, and Zoroark, Alakazam Dunsparce. And also to remind everyone at home, this is Ascended Heroes format for this tournament. On Friday's tournament, we are looking at I'm double checking how many votes we have, because that will do it. Still about 50-50 on Discord. It was overwhelmingly EUIC format. On Twitter, I gotta add the votes together, but I've preemptively set it up for EUIC no, because even if it doesn't, I can go back and fix it out. But our game has started. We got Dragapult in the active with a Dracloak, a couple energies, quite a few energies, a Lily's Determination, and they do start the Clefairy. So we'll see how this matchup ends up. And if you are looking to still play, we want to take a round one loss, there is still space. We did up the cap for these to 128 for now. If you want in, you can play. If not, cool. If you just want to practice, whatever you want to practice. Some people are coming in with EUIC builds, some are not. I've been testing on the ladder with EUIC versions because, you know what? I should be able to know routes I need for my deck and play them. So that's what I'm trying. We do see a Pheasantipede. We'll see the attach into the whatever it's called. Lily's Determination. They do have access to the Latias. They could be able to save that energy with going after the Latias with the double Ultra Balls. What's up, Mad GMX TV? Yes, I do sell Pokemon and Pokemon accessories. I'm trying to remember where I said that, but that is the truth. And also, you might be sitting here going, oh, Doom, you have drops. Remember this, I have the exclusive drops. There is 2 sets of drops. You have the normal drops that everyone gets, and then there's a second set of drops that I do get, that you get if you watch me. So, extra bonus for watching Doom. And if you're not set yourself up on it. The Twitch drops really good. Seeing the 10 damage here get moved to the Dreepy. And we'll have to see what happens here next. I'm actually double checking which ones they are. Let me see if I can link directly to it, because I've already got the drops. They're like, you're cool, Doom. You can have all the drops. I will show it here after this game. Now, for people who are playing Dragapult, who are Dragapult players, I'm
gonna sing the Doom song now. Doom, 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 doom.
Doom on a Monday. Let's go.
What's up, BG Mass? Thank you for the tier 1 sub. As a 7-month employee of Doomco, you are now permitted to take 7 pieces of toilet paper, the nice double ply, when you use the corporate bathrooms. McTasty, thank you for the follow as well. Which I'm looking at some of the decks we got out there. Quite a few others. What's up, Logan? Hopefully your night's going well. Time to do the evolution. Or McTasty. I don't know. Still sounds good. All right. So we got item lock on one side. We got a fully set up Gardevoir on the other. The only thing this Dragapult is missing right now, well, it's a few things, but there is a possibility that they can KO that Gardevoir. And if they're really lucky, they could actually get both the Gardevoir and the Ralts, depending on how it goes. I'm feeling pretty good. It's okay. I was actually blah most of the day, but what's got me feeling good is the Mariners making a trade. And it's a good trade, and that made me feel bad. Yeah, Dusclops Hawlucha. So good, but they're just whiffing on it. Like, here's the risk. You could evolve the Dragapult. You could possibly... It's tasty. Cool. This still is a great name. Like, anything like that. I love names like that. I would say here, you could preemptively go after the Lily's Clefairy and take it out. What's up, Renzel? Or Rensley? I almost joined tonight to play. I think the biggest issue we're going to see here is if this Dragapult gets KO'd back for whatever reason, that they're not going to have an easy response. Because Gardevoirs are just that. They just get everything. I sadly had no ice cream tonight, and it made me sad. All right, well, Oh, okay. I see now. I'm like, I don't know why you put it on the dust coal there. Okay, now it makes sense. Yes. MX Riley, I think that might have been correct. So use Ghost for Clefairy and Monkey, but you also still have to figure out what your next turn is going to be. I have a scary Lucario deck with Ghost in it. That is interesting to think about. Like, man, the recon directives have been bad. Yeah. But if you're not going to go after the monkey, then treat it differently. Okay. Yeah, you have two options here. I think your option here is you bring up one of the monkeys. You Howlucha. Here, and you take out that Ralts. You leave that Screamtail alone. Oh man, I don't agree with that. That Screamtail's got 4 energy on it already. Now you've given it an option to at least get that Gardevoir out of there. And you've left those monkeys out there with a lot of damage. I would have, if you were going to go after that Screamtail, I would have preferred going after the Ralts. And then from there, because now they're going to put old 90 onto like one of your cloaks. Exactly, Logan. Why give them all that energy back? I would prefer taking out one of the monkeys. You know, if that is all they had in hand was energy, that would be hilarious. But yep, here it comes. Here comes for secret box. Probably going to get a couple things they need. They don't have enough space to Phantom Dive and take the KO and take the game this turn, but they are pretty well set up here. What do you think we're saying, Goldwire? Dragonbane is still open. There's probably still spots open. You can late register. Oh wait, no, I think it just filled. Never mind. Sunos is correct, actually. Over on YouTube, they might have made a mistake there, not moving the damage off the Kirlia. It depends on what happens here next. because even though the Clefairy does have the charm on it, Goldwire plays two. Okay, so we see the Mind Bend, so they're not even KO'd yet. You do have access to the Pheasantipity. I know it's probably not going to do you much good here, other than the fact that you know they do have a Lily. You have your own Monkey Dory. I mean, I'm actually not against the Monkey Dory. But then you need to find a boss. That is not boss's orders. All right. At this point, I would Lilies over Iono. They've got 2 cards in hand. I think one of them's a Lilies as it is. Okay. Like, you can move the damage, but this is a bad spot to be in. I would almost retreat into either the Monkey Dory or the Dracloak. Right. They lose next turn, so the whole point here is they got to extend the game. I play Moltres in my list too, Logan. Like, they do need to be careful here. Oops, this is Swiss round 0. Because if they take prizes here, they do open up to counter catchers. And Dragapult has a tendency to do more. Killing Loke or the Badoo would be a throw. What's up, Trash Bro? Yes, I run challenges every other Monday right now. I might be moving it back to Tuesdays or another day, but we run them twice a month. My old man body can't do it every week. Okay. Well, there's Jamming Tower. Don't know what good that does you. I'm probably for sure running the month of February on Mondays, and then we'll see how that goes from there. There's the boss. You got to move that damage. You have to move that damage. No, don't. Oh, he's going to confuse. But you still got to move that damage off of it. Yeah, make sure you move that damage off of it, because even if they... Oh, I don't like this. Like, I mean, you take the damage off, but now... I would have put the damage onto the Curlia and then confused the monkey, maybe. Because they've got enough damage out there still to KO your monkey. But if they do that, though, they don't have access to it. Let's see what they do here. Because now you're also you're not open to Mew. Screamtail can come in and do some work, but they can't hit the Pulse. Tower's gone. No more towers. He's just going to concede it there. I think now it's done. Neo's 2798, thank you for the follow. Let's see if they see it. Well, okay, Tell can't do anything because they didn't put it out there. Sorry, Cornbreon, I just realized that. I saw him put it back, and I think they realized they overstepped here, possibly. 3 on the active. Probably another 3 on the active. Then no. You give him the Badoo. Wow, got that off the prizes. But Countercasher's no longer live. There goes a couple more. Can't use Mew. Okay. Now they've used all 3 of those. Now you bring up the Fez. Now they can't not KO the Fez. Oh, this is hard because Guardy should have it. They already, I believe they already, what's the word I'm looking for here? For turn, supported for turn. Yeah, at this point, I don't know what their win condition here is. Oh, bear! Oh, there it is. There it is. Forgot about the mighty bear. Big ol' honey bear coming in. Oh man, I love me some Honey Bear. I totally forgot about Honey Bear being there. Which is hilarious considering that when I've played Poll, I never forget about it, but there it was. But yes, no. Sonos on YouTube, yeah, taking the prize was not the move you wanted to do there. All right, so let's go ahead here. We're sitting here. We got about 4 games left. Go ahead and update the standings where things are. Who is co-hosting today? I am running these solo for now, just the Monday ones, because we're moving things around. So no co-host tonight, just me. It's just been a little chaotic for our co-hosts because it's like, okay, well, now we're doing Mondays. Or, oh, we were doing Tuesdays. And now it's like, okay, no, we might still move it. And it gives me a chance to like just be me and do my stuff on something a lot easier. Like this round's had like almost no judge calls. But as we see tonight, we've got Goldango up there. Lake and Soon with Cynthia's guard trump at 1-0. Cephalon like, oh, okay. Sorry, chat. I need to go change that name real quick. I get a joke kind of thing, but that one's not going to fly. Chat, give me a name real quick. I got one. I updated that. Okay. Sorry, that was a little out of taste. I just saw it. There we go. Let's see if it shows up now. Yep, there it is. Me Lover 6. Morbid Time would have been good too. Looking. And then do a full inspection of all the names. Should go Super Rogue sometime, Typo. It's always worth it. Let's see, Taters. What's Taters, Precious? Got Callie coming in with Dragapult Duststorm Jam. You boys on the Raging Bolt. Let's see, Benjamin. Got Alakazam out there. Texas Wargamer. What are you on, Texas Wargamer? The Mega Heracross that was out there. Like, if you haven't really seen this, you come in with the Ludicolo. You can go and heal 60 damage with the Ludicolo as long as you got the Mega Heracross out there, which if I remember right, the Mega Heracross also does some stuff. Right, Juggernaut Horn, you do mount back. But I was also talking earlier, we have exclusive drops. If you don't know, you can go into drops and look, check it out. This is your drops and rewards tab, right? You look under PTCGL. You can see all the people I follow over here. Not anymore. Or still kind of can. And it says here, how to earn drop. Go to a participate live channel for the ASC booster packs. Cool. But here's this one with the collector's crate and the ASC booster packs. You go to Azul, myself, Tricky Jim, or LDF, or Little Dark Fury. And if you watch for about 30 to 45 minutes, you get those drops. And you're like, wow, Doom, that's cool that you got those drops. And I said, yes, it is. That is because I run a grassroots tournament and I think it's cool or something. Isn't the new set in live? Yes, it is. We are actually playing with the new set tonight, and as long as things keep going the way it is, we will be playing EUIC format on Friday. Trying to see what interesting map plays we have out here so we can get someone on. We have a couple people already. It looks like also streaming, which is, again, And again, if you are able to stream, set up stream your game, and we'll be there. I will come and join you. I'm also looking at who I know who could possibly come in. So we're not playing Dragapult every round. Goldango Joltik. Because we see enough Dragapult as it is. Ooh, Terra Box out there. Okay, let's look at Grimmsnarl real quick. We got one right here. We're not on rotation yet, Steve-O. Rotation doesn't happen until the end of March. I'm not seeing anything too new in this setup. Which, if you want to play once post-rotation hits... Sec. Oh, wait, do we still have room then? Oh, people might have dropped. It says 114. I thought we still had room. Oh. But still. You come here, Doom's Events and Catering. You go to the Champion Series page. And you can come down here and you see Championships of Doom 8. All the new runts. That's it. Thank you, Trash Bro. You come in here and you go register now and you realize the date. It's Saturday, March 28th, 2026. That's a week after my birthday, to be honest, chat. It is best of 3 over 2 days. We are looking for financial sponsors, people who want to throw money at us, because currently the prize pool is at $100 and I would like to make it more. So we could have a good 3-day tournament. The prize pool currently is the codes you usually get, the Champions playmat, which I'm looking to make foil for the first time. A gift set, a bunch of gifts from Matoba. I gotta look through what I want. H. Michael is not on tonight. I forgot to turn that off. So let me do that. Turn signal TCG. Thank you for the follow. So we're looking and trying to add in some finance with it. And yes, I will send to anywhere. So if you're able to play, I am able to ship it to you. I have shipped all over the world. There's only so much I can do though. Half Thunk, thank you for the follow as well. Got to set that up, change my chat stuff real quick, because I literally ran in from taking the trash out, came in and started the stream. There we go. What's the best way to contribute to the prize pool? If you reach out to me, hey, just message me. I can give you the details I use right now. I think I'm keeping most of the money on a Venmo, but I also have a PayPal that I keep separate from my business stuff for things like this. As part of anybody who sponsors the tournaments, we do have a sponsor package that includes into the graphics, on stream, not shoutouts, on stream advertisements and such. I'm also reaching out to a couple different corporations about trying to as well. I'm putting together a better setup to it, because we average a lot of players, we average a lot of viewers, and now with TPC, with having the exclusive drops, there's even more reasons to be like, look, you should be doing that. If you're a company, you will get you will get stuff back. You will get your ROI or whatever the hell you want. Let's see if there's anybody to tie. Oh, we do have 2 ties. So I need to get in there. Make sure they know they're in the leeway. This might be one of those things where for challenges, maybe I just stop doing the 2-minute roll, the 2-minute report, because I want to get this thing going. There you go. Okay, because I didn't know how many it was. It said that there was like enough games there, but I realized it was probably setting up matches just for the extra people.
I'm gonna sing the Doom song now. Doom, 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 doom.
Welcome back to the Doomco Hockey Dude. Dude 1645 at 21 months, and as our super CEO of hockey, I haven't kept up with the Kraken at all. I've been super excited for the Seahawks, and I will probably watch the hell out of the Super Bowl. I am so excited for that. I am ready for that. The only thing I'm not ready for is, well, all the talking about the Patriots right now. But I remember when they did that with the Broncos and we won. So, all right. Next round is up. Let us go. As that timer is actually wrong. Goes. Now let's find ourselves a game. We do have Zeno. We do have Rejon Mexican. Let's see. Zeno, you are on the Hydrogens, and you are up against Mega Scrafty. Oh, okay. You know what? We're going right for that. Boom. Instant game right there. There's no reason I'm not watching that game. This is 2 decks. I have no idea what they're going to do. Knowing Hydreigon, they're Hydreigon. Hydreigon is they're going to just go and they're going to do their thing where they go and they hit like everything really quickly, and you're like, oh wow, that was a really, really quick game, but you never know. It looks like they're already starting, so let's go ahead and get that going. What's my confidence level? My confidence level is pretty good because our defense is really great. It comes down to me as a Seahawks fan is how does Ken Walker do? Right now, it seems like Ken is setting the pace for the offense. But if we want, but if it turns into like a knockout, drag out fight, like between defenses, I think Seattle can win it. We do see the Hoopa get played down. Okay. As this is Mega Scrafty on the other side. Oh, and we got an issue. Do 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 do. Pokemon Champions tournaments, possibly. I want to play it. All right. So what does Mega Strafe even do? If your opponent's active spot damage to attack, place 5. Okay. Discard random card. Okay, this is going to be interesting. So we just see the knocked out here. Going ahead and Jewel Seeker. Go yes. Probably going ahead and get themselves a little set up. You can't really attack here with the Fan Rotom. Could maybe Crispin. So we do see the Stadium come down. We do see the KO there onto the Toxel, and you do get some more energy. They are lacking a little energy there on their Hydreigon. So we will see what they do here in a moment. All right. We do see the toxicity. We are seeing the air balloon come down. All right, here's chat. Here's a question. How many people right now are playing Tool Scrappers in their decks? Because I've seen quite a few lists recently come around playing Tool Scrapper. Also, I think the biggest issue with Pokemon Champions tournaments is I need to see how the game functions, because I think a lot of the VGC organizers are going to move to that, but I could definitely do it. There's something I've talked with, I've seen some other creators and stuff talk about, is trying to have VGC players play in TCG and TCG play in VGC, like have them coach each other. I think it's been done before by Pokemon, or someone else did it. It'd be fun for a Doom tournament like that. We're going to see a Devo. Ooh. But it gets rid of some stuff, but also at the same time, I don't know if I like this move. Because you're just handing them back the owl. And does Hydreigon even do anything else? Oh. Yeah, I have them for post rotation. I actually need to go back through my expanded bulk stuff I kept that I thought would get reprinted at some point and see about that. Like I know I've got some older tool scrappers. I probably have them already anyways. I got some air balloons, stuff like that. Academy at night. Ooh, spicy. Hello. If anyone is playing as Wasteland Horizons, if you could show up to your match, that would be great. Yeah, that'd be great. So we got all that there. What does it take for the Hoopa to attack? I gotta look that up. Like going after Zwelius, okay. Because that Hoopa's fighting type. What is Mega Scrafty's? I gotta see what Mega Scrafty's weakness is, because like the Hoopa might actually be what you want to attack with. Grass, okay, so Mega Hoopa is not just automatically KOing that. You see Dark, I usually think of other things, but I'm still going to see what it takes for the Hoopa to attack. Hoopa 50 times for each energy attached to all of your opponent's Pokemon. So how many energies out there? 4 energy, so you're only hitting about 200. Alrighty. Let's see how many people did not show up even though they checked in for 2 rounds. Oh, I just missed it too because I was dealing with the judge call. Oh, I'm sorry, chat. Pigeon EX? It was Pigeon EX, god damn it. Oh. Oh man, there's so much energy in hand. This is hurting. This like I didn't no idea what Mega Scrafty was doing anyways, and now it's like, ooh. All right. They do now have an out, though, with the crystal on. That Pheasantipity is another 2 prizes. They've got boss's orders in hand. They could lose the boss's orders here. So there go 160 there. There goes Petront. There goes Padu. Okay. I think you go Hoopa. I definitely think you go after that Pheasantipity since you have access to it. Need another Darkness Energy on the... Oh, come on, man. Oh, no, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. He's got the Crystal on. What am I thinking? Oh, we're going with the Energy Crush on the active, which was enough for KO. Okay, then. But we're going to see 50 from the counteracting attack and then our 40 from the spiked helmet. I did not count all the energy there. That was a good call on his play. Like, I'm sitting here going, like, let's get that up there. I do like when players see that better than I do. They make me look bad, which is exactly why I run these tournaments. So everyone can look at me and laugh. Which you're going to sit there and go, no, Doom, we don't do that. And I go, yes, I'm an old man. I'm an old man and I do old man things. And that includes not knowing what the players are going to attack with. But I do laugh when someone attacks a Terra Pokemon on the bench, which would be absolutely hilarious here if they attack with that Pheasantipity. Renzel, that is the worst when that happens to you, but also I will clap to my opponents if they set that up. All right, we're probably seeing the Scrafty come back here. There's that Scrafty again. That damage out there is taking its toll. Yeah, Logan, I wasn't too much of the sequencing either here, but we'll see what happens. They're going to get 2 prizes. Since they didn't hand disrupt here, we should just see a win from Xenoth. Because I messed up the names again. Everyone say, Doom, good job. Having a really bad day with that. No wonder my boss is like, where's your detail work, Doom? Turn signal? Actually, let me see if I can give... I'll link to the standings. And now that the player names are correct, you can find them there. But it's Xenothith versus Avery Jackson. And it is a dark box, a Scrafty box versus a Hydreigon deck. Which Hydreigon just wins here. 120 damage, unified beatdown. GG, 1 prize. I'm going to jump to some of the other games still going on and see if we can find a game going. That one is done. That one is done. That one's done. And that one is done. Okie dokies. So everybody who's streaming right now, their games are done. We'll see. We'll update the standings here in a second. I'm sorry if you got hit with ads. Savid coming in 2-0. JMU boy at 2-0 with the Raging Bolt. Drino 10 and with the Raging Bolt as well. All right. Right. We got Lucario Hariyama at 2-0 right now. That was Rice 4. Oh yeah, no, we're gonna watch that. He's getting put over into the watch. Ed Hay, oh my god. It's always funny when you hit like 8 heads with him, with Kangaskhan, because you never do. Okay, this is the biggest issue I've been finding with Honchkrow. Is like, I almost feel like you target, however you can, their Porygons. Because the Honchkrows can only do so much damage, and they can only put so much stuff back, but those Porygons are going to come in and, like, endgame you. If you can get both, cool. But, like, it's good, but not good at the same time. All right, let's look at the metagame. How many people are actually playing Charizard? I've been playing Charizard lately just to get things going. I've been playing the Charizard Pidgeot. We got 1-1 and 0-1. Right. Rockets has a lot of problems, and like Grimmsnarl Frostlass is the #1 deck tonight, and they've taken a lot of L's. I hear Dragonbane saying take a look at their list. We'll bring it up right here. Playing the Mega Frostlass EX. BG Maths, I am with you. Zardpolt might be my play for Seattle. Which is funny considering I played it last year in a regional too. Like, I'm trying not to play the same deck to a regional again. Because the thing is, like, I could play straight Dragapult. Because that got me to a win in Vegas. And in Portland the year before, it got me very close to getting day 2 as well. So, like, I'm fond of Pult. And, like, but the thing is, like, Charizard decks have been the ones that failed me the most. So I'm, like, kind of like, do I do that? Do I pick up Marnie's Grimmsnarl? You know, like, risk it for the biscuit kind of thing. Considering, like, it won't have Ascended Heroes in the format. So I don't know. Like, that's the way I've been thinking. Like, do I just play Bolt? Do I just play Goldango? Do I play the Guardy Jelly? I wanted to play Zoroark because Zekrom's not available. It's like it just isn't as good. Actually, do we even have any Venusaurs tonight? Because we had a lot of fun with Venusaur when it first came out, but I have not seen it much. Oh, we do have one. It is currently 0-1, and let's see if the person is still playing. Like, I wanted Lopunny Dusknoir to be good. I like Lopunny. I like playing the Lopunny. It just isn't as good as it could be. Like, it may come down to I might just play something I want to play just to play it. I've got a month to figure it out, and that's the biggest issue. I could just pick up Festival Lead. Like I'm not gonna stress it too much, but Bruceington Live, that's awesome. Like right now, I think they were currently number 1. If that was you playing it, but still, I was falling down. Like I was so ready for Zoroark. I was 100%. I was like, okay, here we go. I bought the Zoroarks. I got everything ready. I was ready to go out and pay whatever I needed for the Zekrom. Like I was set. Oh, sick, Javier Bruce. All right. Well, still, like I was set for that Bruceington. I was ready. I wanted to play. I was ready to play some Zoroark. I just after they announced what it was, and they're like, yeah, you know what? Seattle's is going to get screwed in this too, and I'm like, oh man, come on. Dude. Jake and Baked, thank you for the follow. Oh, we've got an issue. We've got an issue. See, let me update the standings. Oh, hey, what's up, Jeremy? All right, update standings. See where people are coming in. Yeah, see, like here's Dragapult Dust, Bolt Zard. Dude. Jeremy, I'd 100% be playing Zoro, man. If we had the rush ramp, the shred helps so much. Give me those outs, you know. All right, well, let me look at this. I need to look at this. Their opponent win percentage is lower. Actually, I'm trying to remember what causes that. The Zekrom, Rush Ram, whatever. The one that makes the deck better. Let's see. Yeah, because their opponent dropped. Because their opponent dropped that their percentage is going to be 0-1 for the rest of the tournament. So it goes down. Whereas if like say Javier's here, their opponents went 1-1. Warp Genji, thank you for the follow. Because then you can end up with something smaller, I think. Yeah, you can end up with 25% if your second opponent goes 0-2 and let's see 0-1-1. It's a sucky thing, like this opponent win percentage is used for a lot of tiebreakers, but it's the best thing we got. Well, thank you for following. I stream every Friday, starting about the same time as I do here. We run a online grassroots tournament series, which includes these ones here. These are our challenges. And the biggest thing about what we are trying to do here is we're trying to prove to Pokemon that, hey, an online league has people who want to play. People want to watch. People want to come and see this stuff. Like, not everybody, the biggest thing is not everybody can come and play in locals or play every deck. Like, decks have gotten cheaper. Like, let's just pull up Alakazam here. Alakazam, $55. There was a time when this guy deck, well, probably not this deck, but some decks would easily be like 200 because of things like Tapu Lele. Chat, what would be a more expensive deck right now? I know Goldango was a little expensive for a while, but it's gone down. I don't think Pulse are that expensive. Flareon box was for a bit. Let me see how much it is right now. 54. Oh, that's not even Flareon box. That's Dragon Knight box. How long? It varies. Tonight's is 7 rounds. Pulse pretty cheap. Yeah, tonight's 7 rounds. It takes about 35 minutes per round, sometimes faster. Like, we're just waiting on one match now. And the faster the tournament goes, the faster we can end it. And like, usually the tournament goes faster as the rounds go on because you have less opportunities for people to be like, oh, hey, I have a judge issue, or hey, we end up with a tie. All the matches finish. And at least the benefit of this is I can just say, okay, next round's up. Everyone just keeps moving. Then everyone gets about 5 minutes to check in, 10 minutes for top 8. All right, let's see how much this deck is. 68 for Dragapult right now. Like, right now, the last game just finished, so we're actually going to see here Raishi's deck, and we're going to go from that. Honchkrow, I think it was really cheap, but there was a time when decks were really expensive because you had stuff like Tapu Lele or Shamans taking up your price points. All right, they are playing against Pidgeot Control. How does this deal with Pidgeot Control? They are getting into a issue right now with the last round. So let's find somebody else. I don't want to put Pidgeot Control on as much as I want to put that on. We could put a Grim on. Let's see, what's Quinn? Quinn says they're on Guard of War. Turn Signal, are you the Quinn? Because let's get you on. Because you are up against another other deck. Oh, this is like a modified. Oh, I want to see this. Okay, this is like a modified Snowgrave. All right, game's going. I'll have it up here in just a moment. I just need to get the finishing touches on some of this. Is Pidgeot Control that bad to watch? It can be. Because, like, if they get the lock going and then you have to sit there and keep going through it, and it just not that fun. I will say there is times where like Pigeon Control can be fun. 100%. But like the mirror control games are fun. And maybe sitting here going like, Doom, what do you mean? How can mirror control games be fun? Because you have to watch them change their entire way of thinking about how the game goes. Like, it's a massive change. It's not just like, oh, yeah. I just keep playing the same way. It's no. It's like, they do. It's what can make watching a control deck fun is like watching them get to the setup, right? How do they get to the setup that wins them the game? But once it's set up and the other player's like dragging it out, it gets worse. Hey, sometimes you take those. I had a cup that I got into top 8 where I donked my first 4 opponents. It was the best thing ever. I was like, I am just rolling. And then when I finally got to like the top cut, I got rolled finally. My stuff finally ended. But I was like, I don't deserve to be here in this top 8. And it turned out no. I was playing Terra Box. It was like pure luck with Rotoms and stuff. We're gonna see some early hits here. I think the aggression here is correct. And I will say, okay, coming back to control decks real quick. Control decks, the funniest one I've ever seen, has been and always will be 2-block Snorlaxes, who had to find win conditions, and they tied. They got stuck in infinite loops, and so we had to decide a winner based off that. Well, they've got Secret Box now, so now hopefully they'll be able to keep going here. Like, as much as I will not put a control deck up against certain matchups, I will 100% put a control deck up if it's a mirror. So did you have the item lock set up? I don't think Bear's doing much in this game. They are going to use the free Artisan here. Get a Monkey Dory out. Possibly start spreading damage here. The Shaman is in play as well. So they do need to watch out for the Shaman. But the Shaman is going to take ticks from their own Frostlass. So baby come down. They are playing the Marty's Grimmsnarl alternate art, which I have 100% been against the decision they've had of making it that you can't craft these very early. I wish you could, because I have one Dreepy Illustrator Rare, but I got 4 Dracloaks. All right, so they do have the Lilies. Do get more. Lilies is probably easily the best card in format right now. It's probably going to stay one of the best cards. Here he comes. Here comes that boy. Here comes the Badoo. Ooh, and there's the Ting Lu coming down too. Very recent addition to these decks. Couple pings coming out there. We're going to see the Morgrim. Definitely going to see 60 of this damage get moved. And the question is, where do you want to move it all? Rensley, if you went and destroyed it, that would be great, because I would laugh, but still. There's another Impudimp. There's the Ting Lu. Gotta move some more damage off this Monkey Dory. The question is, where do you want to move it? Oh, what's the issue we got? Gotta watch out for that though, Rensley. Okay, we got to issue your chat, and you're seeing this live. Because I think if they took KO that turn like they could have and moved the damage to KO, I think they could have won the next turn. Yeah, no bugs in this game whatsoever. Because, like, they move enough there, they would win this turn. Right? They would KO the active. They have enough damage out there off 2 of them. They would just move it all onto the shaman. The shaman would be KO'd. That would give them enough to put... yeah, no, they win the game. Like, I can see the board. I can see everything. And because their opponent didn't play like hand disruption, I don't know what they were doing. This is tough. But this is definitely one of the hard things because, like, Fatara was still playing a good game. They were playing a great game still. Like, they were still setting up stuff and everything, right? And they were trying, and, like, they were in a really tough spot. But because Turn Signal was, like, at 3 prizes and had an out to get more prizes and be in a spot where they would win the next turn, even with, like, kind of hand disruption, like, it's like, okay, it's a tough, impossible call. Now, say Turn Signal, you were at like 5 prizes and this happened, and there was no obvious way for you to take 5 prizes the next turn or that turn. I would be like, it is one of those times where it's like, sorry, this is PTCG Live, and this is like one of the hard things we have to deal with if we did do more of a league kind of style thing. And it is what it is. It is. So, like, we have what was where I'm looking for here, a whole document that goes over everything that we possibly can run into. And if you ever want to see it here, it is on the details. This is the whole document. This is my edit mode. We have, like, our general information you see on there and tournament structure. That's all stuff you see on Limitless. But this is where we start getting into the rulings. And so, like, we have the reset disconnect issues. Behavior's easy call. Time extensions, that's easy call. And around timeout. Like, that's how it is. If a player runs out of time in the game clocking game before the round is up or within 30 seconds of round end, that player will be issued a loss. But yeah, like slow play, how do we make slow play? How do we make the judgment? Like, we have to give a player a warning about slow play, but you get one warning. If, like, you go into another game and start slow playing and we can see it, of course we're going to hit you with it. There's no reason why we're going to sit there and, like, not have slow play stuff. Different bugs. How do we consider one bugs? The game in hand here. And see, like, we proved they would win on that turns. What we say, you could say not a hypothetical win or 2 or more, but we saw more of the game played. And then it became less of a hypothetical. It was like, yes, Turn Signal would win this game. And, like, just different ways of helping with your streams, how to sponsor, blah, blah, blah. All that good stuff. And their opponent was really cool about it too. Like, yeah, he was like in a good spot. And it's the hardest thing is to tell somebody who's winning. Like sometimes you have to take that L. Like you're having a great game and you just end up taking the L. Sucks. And then we also run into players who are like over eager to be like get the win. They're like, nope, I don't agree to a reset kind of thing. Like we've had that happen. I had a person fight us 15 minutes over it. We ended up giving him a game lost because he wouldn't play the game. His opponent disconnected on the coin flip. And the argument that is given when that happens is maybe they had a horrible hand and they want to redo it. Fine. You know what? That's how we judge it. How we deal with it is the person who essentially disconnected or froze or whatever on the first turns loses the coin flip. Automatically loses the coin flip. And the person who didn't disconnect gets to look at their opening hand and say, man, this sucks. I want to reset the whole game myself. And then they go, okay. And they reset the game and it goes right back to a normal game. It's the best way we've been able to handle issues with that. But I digress. We're waiting on 4 matches here as things are moving pretty quickly. We still got Javier Bruce, number 1 with the Zoroark. Got double Dragapult Dunsparce here. Kelly Moore and Hadex. Poke Fanboy at number 4 with Alakazam Dunsparce. CD Elite coming in number 5 with the Festival lead. Timid Tailwind coming in at number 6 with the Mega Absol box. Indirect Swing 89 with Other, which their Other is the Mega Dragonite EX deck. And rounding out your top 8 is that guy to TY247 with Goldingo Lunatone. Keeping an eye, we are down to 3 games. Let's see what those 3 games are. We currently got down to 2. We've got Sharpedo Toxic Box versus Raging Bolt. I'm surprised that one's still kind of going. And Carpenter versus Club 01. Carpenter is playing the Mega Dragonite versus the Mega Kangaskhan Buffalant, which the Buffaloes are great, and I wish I was playing the Buffaloes myself. Maybe I'll play Mega Kangaskhan. I don't know. I was gonna play whatever Daycamp's playing. He's like Grimmsnarl. I'm like, maybe. Right. And like I expect Seattle to be full of Goldingos. Okay. That's good to know. Okay, so according to King Heracross, that Festival Grounds is bugged right now. It doesn't remove the special conditions that were affecting Pokemon with energy attached. If anyone has clips of that, if you can send that to me through like Discord or link it, whatever, I don't care how. Just send it to me, and I can pass it along through the ambassador program, which we have stuff with the ambassador program that it would get to the devs, and like having the clip helps. And you're like, why does it help? Well, it gives them an issue on what to do. Ben Speedle, thank you for the Ben Speedy, not Ben Speedle. Ben Speedy, thank you. One Medic Man, I'm very excited for Seattle. For me, it's hometown. I am literally just I'm so happy because I can get up in the morning in my own bed. I will have to drive in. I will have to be up earlier. Screenshots help as well, Jeff, my bro. Videos help the best. Game logs help as well. So anything you can get me, the better. And round 3 is done. And we will start up here on round 4 right away. Because I've worked with developers and like the more info they have, the better you can fix things. All right, let's see who Rush Easter's playing. I live about, I can't say how far, but it's easy enough for me to get into downtown. Oh, up against Javier Burst. Okay, I want to see this. We've got the new Zoro build. Here we go. Maybe they dunk their opponent again. I don't mind driving that much over 2 days. Actually, I have to go down multiple days because I will be there on Friday. I might be there on Thursday. Maybe. Yeah, just tag me on Discord. Like, if you just tag me on the tournament chat. Bruce, how about for next round? Or one of the later rounds? Because as we get later, I will ask more people. But we've already got one side up. We don't need to worry about another one. For now. But, I mean, if you can stream still, like future, I'm 100% for it. I'm not saying don't stream ever kind of thing. Like, as cool as I have both sides, I haven't got the full setup of it yet. Oh yeah, Richelle was already in. I will say, Rishi. Oh, Rishi. If you're going to Seattle and you want to actually meet up with Doom at some point, I will probably be, or just want to play a lot of cool card games. I know for a fact Tabletop Village is supposed to be, okay, not a fact if I'm saying it's supposed to be. There's supposed to be a 3K on that Thursday. So if you're in Seattle early, you can get to Tabletop Village on that Thursday. You should do it. You should 100% do it. What matchup do I think is favored? I am actually not sure, considering Zura is weak to grass, not fighting, but we'll have to see from here. What's up, Cash? Okay, that's a cute emote. I need to actually fix my emotes up. Now, what would be nice here for the Lucario players, they're going to find a way to get that Makuhita out of the active. How many ends PP in deck? Oh, I guess we'll find out here in a second. This list is Javier Bruce. This one plays. Thanks, Jeff, my bro. 2. They play 2 currently. This build also plays 2 ends Darumaka, 1 Darmanian, 2 Zekroms, and 1 Reshiram. Which I will just link to the deck list directly for anybody in Twitch or YouTube chat who may be looking for it. Oh, Premium Power Pro? Oh, yeah, no, 4. 4. Yes. Oh, they got the Makuhita out. They have Switch. They found it. I do like watching the comments because you are about 20 seconds behind me. So like Cash, they're saying, "Oh, they gotta get that Makuhita out," and it's like, "Oh, no, they got it, man. They're good. They're good." Raging Mexican. Dude, sometimes that's what you do. You just like, you know what? I will take myself out. You're all right. You just take it. You don't question it. I've had games where I go and I found out I prized all my outs, or not my outs, like both my Charizards or whatever. And I go, well, I'm done here. Hi, Larry. Right now, if I had to give a form to Larry, it would be the Gundam Rose from G Fighter. Because that's the one that's sitting on my desk right now that I need to finish working on. I don't believe they play Heroes Cape. I am actually going to double check that because I do have it open. They do play Heroes Cape. Well, it reminds me, I was going to try to pick up some paints. That's what I need to pick up. Wanted to try to do some cell shading Gunpla. Also thought about doing it with Pokemon. Helikix, thank you for the follow. Hopefully your night, morning, lunch, whatever you're at, whatever time is going well. For me, it is 10:19 at night. A.m. for you. Hey, it's moving pretty fast. It might end faster than that. We are moving at a decent pace tonight. Which, that's the nice thing about the challenges. They're meant to be quick. They're meant to be like, okay, here we go. Usually we do 6. We did 7 because I'm back and I'm back, baby. Right. You know, originally we actually did 30-minute rounds. When I first started running tournaments, we did 30-minute rounds with a 5-minute check-in, and games were just so many ties. And they had like extra 5 minutes, right? They would be able to. Only one control left. Well, even with control, like you give them the extra 5 minutes was enough to be like, okay, everyone gets 30 minutes. There should be enough time to finish the game. Yeah, if you can get stuff out there, but if you can't get anything else. They are through the game. Like, okay. Gravity Mountain is literally out there just to be out there. Rocket's Watchtower is not going to do you much good. I have a Soul Rock. Wally's Compassion's probably going to be the play here if they get damaged. I personally kind of like putting the Hariyama down and taking KO onto the Zekrom. Let's see what they go with. See the Iono. Iono hurts. You know, I didn't like putting the Hariyama though onto the one without energy. Trust Vertex, thank you for the follow. We see the power we can get. They're going to get a good hit here. All right, we're just having just a little technical difficulties. Wow. All right, we had a player miss around, and they were afraid I was going to drop him from this round. No, you have to miss 2 in a row to get dropped. And even if you miss 2 in a row, and you come and say, "Hey, I want back in. I'm sorry." It feels like you're going to have to Hariyama here and figure out what you want to hit. Because the worst part here is that Lucario gets hit, it's over. I've played a Zoro before where I play 4 boss and 1 pal pad. So it's, and then there's still a counter catcher in there. I think this is the right move here. Because now you took out its ability to just hit the benched one. If you weren't winning the game this turn, you need to try to win it the next. And they're going to have a lot of draw power though, and they are KOing your Lucario with just anything. There's a boss there. Well, boss is still game no matter what, but they can't just attack the bench. They can't use Darmanian to just win the game. But they got there anyways. Very well played game by both players, though. Lucario, I actually, after I was watching this and finding out, just doesn't see. Oh, I still have to go take my old man pills. It was tough, but I think you played through it as best as you can. But as we're looking right now at our 4-0s coming into here at round 5. Lucario, yeah. Lucario post rotation is very good. It's up there. Post rotation, we're going to have some new decks. We're going to probably feel a lot better about the meta, but part of it also is just this. Oh, is Xeno still playing? Is Xeno still streaming? Oh, they are. Let's pull that game up. We just need some fresh decks. Like if you were here earlier, this is one of the games still going on. I was talking about, like, I've played Gardevoir, Charizard, or Dragapult to like regionals for the last like 3 years. 2.5, more like it. The last deck I played that wasn't one of those 3 to a regional was Lugia. And that was like Silver Tempest, like post Lugia. Oh, they just lose here. Okay, they don't just lose here. Has Dual Spec put sleeves up as prizing before? They do for the Friday tournaments. They don't do them for these tournaments, though. I think one of the things a lot of players got used to for a while wasn't decks having this longevity. Right, Regidrago was only in the spotlight for a short time. Thankfully. I could always ask him about possibly sending like something for it. Grimsley's move. Oh man. And turn. Doesn't Patch just win here? Oh yeah, no, Patch should just win here, right? Or yeah, you just hit 280. It doesn't matter about the ability. Dang. I just wanted to see that game because it was still going. I think that was the last game too. There it is. All right, let's reset the clocks. Round 5 is up. End round. Pair next. All right. Let's find ourselves a match. Who do we still got going? We could steal King Heracrosses. Javier, you said you could stream, right? Oh, that's Pidget Control. I don't know about that one. Sorry. Regin Mexican, weren't you able to? I think I saw you on there earlier. Oh no, you're right there. Haha, that works for me. We'll get you on. Get some boof on. I'll update the names here. The game's already going. That's fair in caps. Because I'm trying to think how do you beat control? Like, are you just having to be faster than them? Yeah, like don't let them get out the Pidget or don't let the Elgium push you around. With slow acting poison. The poison for Cusco. I gotta remember where I put that card. Oh, I remember where I put it. I gotta see how much that card is. I gotta use my card. Oh, he does call a judge real quick. Rajan just called. Okay, he's going. Okay. Because we do have a restart art process, and I would come in for it. So let me make sure, because I am here. All right, never mind. Okay, looks like he's doing fine. Oh, there's the Mega Dino. Oh, it's gone down. It was like $50 at one point. The Yzma Can Even Chemist, the enchanted version, it's really cool art. It was like back in November, it was like $80. I had like a sudden spike, and now it's gone back down. Whatever. So cool card. Lorcana is one of those ones I would also get into for the art. Half Thunk, no, but do call a judge. Because we will count that you are playing as a check-in. But also, like, make sure to take, like, call a judge so I can go and reset the game, give them a warning, all that good stuff. It's not something you can abuse, so, like, if they, I'll write it down, but if they go, like, every game missing the check-in kind of thing, but still getting a game going, then it becomes a little bit. Half Thunk. I see what happened. All right, I see what happened there, Half Thunk. Like I already said in the chat, there is a bug, if you don't know this, in Limitless, where if you check in within a second of each other, it will appear that your opponent has not checked in. It doesn't load the messaging. It loads everything else, but it's not there. It's a hilarious. It's not hilarious, but it happens like every week. Like, if it doesn't automatically take it out either, I mean, that's the thing. Yeah, no worries. It doesn't come up that often. Because, like, it literally is like you just both check in at the same time. Here's a card I didn't think I would say. Here comes Kaleido Waltz with coin flips here. We get 3 coin heads. So we are going to get some energy placed out onto that field. 6 energy placed out in the field. That was a coin flip. So here comes the cornerstone. This is where it gets hard for Goldango. Goldango got absolutely reamed here by that start. They've got the energy, they've got the cornerstone. They're probably their best way of winning here is you got to get in there Goldango. You got to go after that Kangaskhan. You got to go after that Mega Dino. That's 6 prizes left out there in the field. I don't know how well they're drawing, but it does not seem like they're drawing very well. That's sadly because we don't have access to their hand. And continuous tumble here does nothing. And they're just going to continue to hit hard and hit often. Unless that guy has something up their sleeves we don't know about. See, Gappy gets it. You just ignore the cornerstone. You play enough Gus, you play enough of the Goldangos. Your opponent put down so many prize cards for you. You just ignore them and you go and you try to blow up the 350 or the 300. You can do it. You can do it twice easily. And this game's not. Now, if they weren't drawing well at all, that's a possibility. All right, let's see who else we got. We do have Resby still. We do have Dragonbane. We do have the Bird Control. You know what? I'm just going to start jumping to tables. Why am I not just doing that? Oh, that's Slowpoke. That game's pretty well here. We got Quinn is about to win as well against Archaludon. Maybe? Let's pop to this game real quick. Now, chat, the question is, can I update the names in the decks faster than the players? Aha, did it faster than the game was going. That's what I was wondering, Typo. Like, Goldingo rarely does what happened, but it does happen. They're at 240. Don't you bench? Oh, you can't bench another one. You can't play Devo this turn. Yeah, I think you put that down. Wait. Didn't they have game with Bear? What does not talk about ADP mean? It is literally just an old rule that I've never updated, but Arceus Dialga Palkia was a deck when I first started streaming that would cause people to literally have fights in chat over it. And I got so tired of trying to moderate the fights or people like trying to fight over bans or like timeouts for it. I just made it a rule that if you even said the name, I would time you out. But I've never really updated the rule on that. And it's become a legacy thing, so I've just left it there. And occasionally when someone says something about it, that means they are reading the rules, which is also a good thing. Yeah, I can show you part of the reason why. Like, when I first started streaming and stuff, Limitless was still in its early phases. And like everything was still like about their own tournaments, right? So I went and got myself a Limitless page because of that. Look what deck it was. This was the deck. I got 14th in a 1,000-player tournament. That 1,000+ player tournament. Playing Arceus, Dialga, Palkia, GX. And it was my deck at the time. And people would come in and start fighting over like it's broken deck, all this other stuff. I didn't care. Won. I beat Control with it. I did well with it. I abandoned it when Dragapult came out because I loved Dragapult more. So, but it was like I got tired of all the fighting all the time. So I'm just like, you know what? No. It's just a rule. And then when this Dragapult came out, I played the hell out of this. The 1/1 Malamar line. And the Crushing Hammers. This format was weird. Tag teams and all that were weird. Like, why was I playing Shady Tail again? Oh, right. To stop Prism Star stuff. And then we had the Mr. Mime also out there. With the scoop up block. Which now you have to use like Melodic to get to. I think Melodic blocks it no matter what. Good old Stellar Wish Jirachi. Oh, those were the days, like 6 years ago. So I've been streaming 5 years. I think I've sold almost all my Gengar Mimikyus now. Which, if you ever want to make quick money right now, that's the way to do it. So I can't remember off the top of my head. Like, even the basic one right now, it's $239. The Altart's $1,200. I mean, what is wrong with this? Like, I finally ended, like, I mean, look at the price history on this. It just skyrockets like in February of last year, like a year ago. Like everything in Team Up did. Like I sold my Lovebirds Latios at about I sold it at about $2,000. And my brother, Miser is probably not on. He sold his Wailord Magikarp and Wailord for like 900. Didn't even expect it to be that much. But I mean, look at all these, man. It's just like this whole set is just way too much. Like, this is a bubble This has to be a bubble. And I was just like, you know what? I am fine getting out of this. How many matches do we have left? We're waiting on 6 matches. Like here, we'll look at the Lovebirds real quick. Look at the pricing when it was out. 20 some odd dollars, like $100. I sold one of them right about here for like 150 bucks. Because I had 2 of them. And then it spiked, and I held, and I held, and I held, and it spiked more, and it keeps going up. Yeah. And the other thing, at least about this, is that there was nowhere near the print runs we have now. There's, like, I remember buying Team Up just all the time. Team Up, Unbroken Bonds, you know. I had an Unbroken Bonds box where I only had 4 hits in the whole box. 4 hits. Like, I opened a box of Phantasmal Flames. I think I got all together almost 20 hits. How is Slowking 4-1? Now, Heracross talked about they're playing with the Spectrier. Decks are still pretty cheap right now. Like, if anything, I am glad what TPCI has done is made certain cards so much easier to get a hold of. Like, let's look at Gardevoir real quick. Yeah, I think Spectre is going to be good. So good. It has been printed twice, and there's 6 versions you can get. And that's not even counting when it's the extra stuff has been put into. This is the only one I'm missing right now. I need this Gardevoir to complete my Gardevoir master set of the EXs. When I was in Vegas, nobody had it, at least at a decent price. I was like, come on. Oh, I forgot there was a special event Auckland. The biggest thing is if you're not looking for cash, store credit's your best thing. When is the last game we're waiting on? That's a pair of single prizers. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, no, it's done. Never mind. Let's move on to round 6, chat. And then we'll have round 7 right after that, and that will be the end of the tournament. Right, the league battle decks and everything else. The entire game is very affordable. All right, we need to find a game. Let's see what we got. Oh, Callie's up 5-0 Poltnor. Excuse me. Oh, I do want to see this game. It's Poltnor versus Poltzard. It's the double Polts, but I want to see this because I want to see how Poltzard looks. Like, I've been watching some videos, old videos about like whatever it's called, Yu-Gi-Oh. And here we go. Oh, it's up against IRL math. Haha. And they were talking about people dropping like $400 on a card that came out that day of the tournament. Like, it was great card, but it came out that day and was legal that day. I don't remember who I was talking to about like one of the EUICs or something like that. People were paying for Yanmega breaks. Like, huge amounts of money for Yanmega breaks. Like One Piece? One Piece was good. It was like kind of cheap. Now the scalpers are there. I want to play Gundam, but the problem with Gundam is kind of the same problem that Digimon ran into for the longest time. Is that there's powerful cards that have not been reprinted. And it was like one of the biggest reasons why I didn't get into I didn't fully play Digimon, even though I made a whole bunch of playmats for it. So mostly for Gundam, I'm buying certain art cards and I display them with my models. Except the freaking aerial card I want's like $3,000. MTG is supposed to be pretty fun right now. Like the commander stuff. There's a couple people who want to get me into it. I've held off, but I did just apply a whole bunch to Wizards of the Coast. Maybe if I can't work at Pokemon, maybe I can work at Wizards. Yeah, the beta cards. It's the beta aerial illustrator I want. Because I have the store champions aerial, I overpaid for it. Like, it's really cheap now, but I bought it earlier. I try to keep up on what's coming out because, like, how is this going, anyways? Oh, wow, they're doing pretty well here. See, like, I want to get Soletta still because the Ariel and the Calibarn are two of my favorites out there. I did buy. I had one of my other favorites is the RX 178. I know it doesn't. It's making me mad. I bought a pair of the 178s. Both the Titans and regular version, and then I bought the Illustrator Rare Titans. So it's just a matter of like, okay, which models do I have? What I want? Like, I don't know if I'm going to get an aerial rebuild or not. Any of those ones, because I have more aerials I've built, and the rebuilds only got the one. Oh, goodbye, Badu. They got a Dragapult ready to go. I'm so easily distracted. This is why TPCI won't hire me. They'll be like sitting there going, Doom, Doom. And I'll be like, what? And then it'll be like, stop talking about other card games. Yeah, I saw that. I have the MGSD aerial sitting in my closet right now. That's good to know, Dewey. Oh yeah. This is looking bad for the Charizard, the Zard player. Man, this is bad. Depending on how Callie wants to set this up. They should be taking... I'm trying to think if there's a way they get 4 prizes this turn. Chromeron, you get a banana sticker for the Gremlins reference. Here comes the Charizard. Like, part of me was wondering if it was worth wiping out both Charmanders there. Like, even if you had to lose. Oh, wow. They had it both over. And there it is. It doesn't matter there. Yeah, but I don't think in the end it matters because they just blow up on the one Zard and then they move on to blow up the next thing. Like, it wasn't a bad spot. Bad spot. Check this out. I'm going to see if one of the other games is going. That does not look like that's in a good spot for our player there. What about this game? Okay, this is kind of interesting. Let me find the matchup. As this is Grimmsnarl versus whatever it's called. That new deck with the Dragonite, Mega Dragon Knight thing. Hmm. Oh, there's the Mega Absol. More energies. I was worried about that Dragon Bane because I saw that. I do want to know what the next version of Control is going to be. Right now, it looks like okay. We're waiting on. We will have 2 6-0s, and they will be playing each other. That is how this is designed to be. 2 6-0s, they will play each other. That will definitely be Callie. Callie, we'll probably watch from Callie's perspective. The question is, will it be Timid Tailwind or Javier Bruce? One of those. So they'll either play against New Zoroark or they'll play against Mega Absol Kangaskhan. So we will know that as soon as that game finishes up. We are waiting on 10 matches out of 18. I think Heracross is still playing. Let's go jump to their game real quick. I am 100% still. I was mad earlier in the game, the tournament. I'm still mad now that I don't get to play Zoroark to Seattle. Half Thunk, I'm with you. I have to be up in like 7 hours, get my kids around from school, do all this. And then I have to go into work. But the thing is, like, I don't have much going on in work right now. Right now, we're in a slow place for work. So it's like, okay, what more do we want to do? And so, like, I was driving to work, and then I'm going to be there for a few hours, and then go home with like nothing to do. And the other problem with it is not just that; is because we everything comes in waves as it is. There'll be days. There you go. It looks like they're just about to win. Yep, they just won here. Or we'll have times like months at a time where we have nonstop work, just constant. So we are still waiting on the Tim Tailwind Javier Bruce game. Yeah, well, you know what, Gappy? I do work in telecom. I work for T-Mobile. I'm a creative senior art direction manager is my official title, and I work in retail. And all the retail stuff for like tax time and all that, like this period, was done back in December, early January. So like we're coming up for the February stuff, but that's all been sent out to print. It's all done. It's going up in stores like next week, or like in this next week. So it's like, okay, what do you do now, right? Because we had all our Christmas stuff. Like we start Christmas like in July, like working on the Christmas stuff then. So like right now, it's just like, okay, not much going on. I will say one of the best perks I get is I get an 80% discount on my phone service. Ragin, I have the cat. One of our cats stays in my office overnight, so the other cat with anxiety can walk anywhere. My cat just used the litter box, and I can smell it, and it's horrible. Yeah, it is. Q4 is the big push, and then afterwards, it's just like, oh, the big thing we do have coming up is there's supposed to be a new Apple product coming out soon, and so when the new Apple products come out, everything goes like crazy because nobody knows what the new Apple product looks like or what the sizing is. Yeah, so if I remember, the rumor is it's an iPhone that's foldable. There's a whole bunch of rumors from it, and like CNET was reporting on it and everything. Exactly. So, no idea what's coming. And the thing is, like, working with the Apple stuff, it's just, they never tell us anything. Like, we literally will find out at the same time everyone else does. And then we make the ads for it as fast as we can. Waiting on 3 matches here. Let's actually see what those 3 matches are. Okay. Like, we know there's a Galaxy S26 coming out around now, because that's always when the Galaxies launch. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if there is already stuff on it. And like, I'm still using my S23, and I'll probably continue using it for a while. It's because it's been a solid phone for me. I used the S9 for like 6 years. Funny enough, Mrs. Doom and my oldest are still using S9s. I'm trying to get them off of them. The thing is, like, there's just not much. The hardware's just not much more right now. Everyone's pushing on AI. And it's like, okay, cool. If my hardware's not changing that much, what more can I do? These two, it would be a good match. Watching the Javier Bruce match would have been a good one. Especially if they're still going as it is right now. Like, the biggest thing I do with my phone now is I connect it to my car. Oh god, Gappy, yeah. I literally bought I bought a pre-built for my oldest for the newest computer because I had 32 gigs of DDR5 in it for the same price as buying the six themselves at that time. I was like, F it. Like, if I get that, and if I had to, I could put it into something else. Depending if those prices don't everywhere. Nothing changed. It's literally going to be the winner of Timid Tailwind and Javier Bruce versus Cali to be the tonight's champion. Mine's about 2.5 years old now. Let me see. Because I got a NVIDIA right before NVIDIA. Not NVIDIA, I mean Intel, before Intel started like crashing everywhere. Yeah, I got a 12400 i7, so which has been holding up pretty well. I was just trying to remember when it came out. And then I'm running a graphics card. I'm running a RTX 3060 Ti right now. And then I got 32 gigs of DDR5 RAM, more than enough storage, stuff like that. Like my biggest thing is because the design work I do, I have to like update every couple years just to make sure. Because I hate Adobe products. They've gotten so, as we're still waiting on this one last match, bloated. And then they announced today that they're ending Animate. Which I'm like, why are they ending Adobe Animate? And what the reports are saying is they're ending it because they can't come up with any new features for it. So they're killing something that's like industry standard because they can. No, I haven't tried Affinity myself. Exactly. I'm saying, man, going, man, that's probably a banger of a match. Oh, there it is. All right, let's go ahead and update it and see who we are going to see in the finals here. As it will be Timid Tailwind taking the dub. Exactly. You know, you're 100% correct. The biggest issue I run into is like I keep up on these programs because that is what my work's going to use. And so I have to know what programs we're using. Like I had to learn InDesign on the fly because all of a sudden the job I'm working at is using InDesign. All right, we've got the match. Once Callie gets it going, we'll get going, and we'll have the quote unquote finals here, as we will watch Absol Box go up against Dragapult Dust Noir, because of course that's what the finals is. And like I use Illustrator for everything, and could I learn Affinity? Yeah, I could 100% learn Affinity. I've been using Photoshop since I was 16. I am like 24 years. The only thing I've been playing using or playing longer is Pokemon. Just waiting for them once they get going. I did announce in the announcements. Yep. There it goes. All right. They are up. We'll see this matchup go up against Tim and Tailwind versus Callie Moore. There we go. All right. Oh. Reset. Oh, yeah. Resetting the game. Just singing my song, waiting. Only so much I could do while waiting. I don't know what's going on. I will go and jump into their game and see what's going on. It's like they're just had to do some sort of reset, so just holding up here. I apologize to everyone in chat or who may be watching because they're just taking a moment. There it goes. All right, here we go. They've got the Psyduck out, which, I mean, starter poke. As far as starting Pokemon, that's fine. Callie does have the Buddy Buddy Poffin and could possibly see an Iono this turn, as they're also playing the new Boss's Orders art. I am personally still a Giovanni stan, and I will say that way. And we do have an issue. Wow, first judge call in like a while. I'm quiet. So when you see the Absol come down, the Absol is always going to be an issue. And the biggest issues you're going to run into is the drag pull against this is if they get the monkeys down. All right, if you are player Kizzy and you're in chat, could you please report back to your game? Player Kizzy. Kizzy.
Hello there.
What's up, everyone coming in from King Heracross 8923 stream? I'm Senior Doom, your tournament organizer, professional illustrator, and Seattle Seahawks mega fan, as we are currently here watching the championships, quote unquote, of this tournament, as the winner of this will come out 7-0 and be the only 7-0 winner. How did your night end up, Heracross? I know you were up there. I'm reloading everything right now. You took the 5-2. Okay. Oh, you lost a Dragapult Charizard. Okay, I can see why that. But hey, 5-2 tonight. Not a bad run. The Spectre looked like it was very dangerous. Aha. Very good. Let me give you a shout out, actually. I haven't given a shout out yet tonight, so. And for everyone who's coming in from King Heracross, too. If you didn't know, this channel here has got special drops that the others don't get, because Senior Doom's that cool. You get a collection box with your normal pack drops, but you also do, on top of that, you get the pack drops. So, be like, yay, Doom! Yay! All right. We already had energy attached to the turn. We see the Champion Tower come down. Xeno, my pleasure. I'm going to see about either keeping these on Mondays. Yeah, we're going to have at least the next one here right before Seattle. Will be on a Monday. And then we will have we'll see about March. Because we will have the quote unquote championships of Doom at the end of March, which will start at 8 a.m. on the 28th, and that will be post rotation, which I'm excited for. I'm starting to put together the casting crew. We should have lots of stuff going there. Are all players required to stream in this tournament? No. We ask players if they can or cannot, and it is up to them. We've had finals not get aired because neither player can stream. And so it sucks, but I mean, you deal with it as best as you can. We had the Doom Worlds during Lugia's, the last time Lugia was good. It was 2 years ago, because we're coming on the 4th year anniversary of this tournament series. What was the word I'm looking for here? Neither player could stream the match. I had to end it early, the stream early. It sucked. So I was like, man, I want to air this. It's too good. And the match ended in 10 minutes. And it was just like an absolute horrible match. I was like, oh, you know what? Okay, I can see that. So if you play on this, you don't have to. We will ask, like, if you have a really interesting deck, and we are on delay. And if someone does end up cheating, we are 100% ready to come in with the hammer and be like, no. I was really hoping they would involve the Dusclops here. And if I ever get around to it, I should actually make a DCS video. I recap what's going on, how many players. Like, I think we're pacing to have more unique players this year than we did last year. See, we've had 7,736 players playing all the tournaments. Last year, we had almost 1,300 even. We missed it by one. We've had 3,373 unique players. Last year, we had 4,631. So we're about the halfway mark. We should pass the total attendance. Considering we still have 2 regionals left to play and the Worlds. Penny. Right. They've got the Neo Upper, but with this being an open deck list, I believe Timid Tailwind does play Enhanced Hammer. Yes, higher the better. It's good to know in general. No Enhanced Hammer, so they would actually be kind of safe putting that down if they wanted to. All right, we're going to see Halucha here. I think that's the right move. Now bring up the Latias. Take that as a KO. Get rid of the Psyduck again. Leaves no damage counters out there. Seems like a good move to me. Also reminds me I gotta get ready for, I think it's coming up, the Fama case. I gotta get that idea done. Ooh, gotta remember to do that. Uh-oh. Oh. Then we're going to see a boss into some Vettel action here. And they do get some setup here. But Kelly just wins. That's over. That's game. Blow up the monkey. Destroy the monkey ahead of you. 6 on the other monkey. GG. Callie will be winning here with a new Dragapult. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Going 7-0 with the Dragapult. Which we've got the new Dragapult list up right here. What's new in it, you may say? It's pretty much one card. This card. Pokepad. Pokepad is amazing. This is so versatile. This is what I'm sitting here like banging my head against the wall because like I don't get to play this in Seattle is because it's just that good. It was well played. Like that matchup can be a pain for Dragapult. Yeah, I know it says $7 right now, but the thing is, like, it's going to be way more common. Like, you should not be buying it right now. Like, just wait. Can't play it until later. So it's like the cards are coming. They're coming, buddies. Trust me. Let's update the standings one more time. We're pretty well set with our standings here. Javier Bruce, I think, is the only other one that really has any sort of things going on, but I don't see anything else. So with that, let's go see who is on tonight, and let's get ready to call it a night so I can get to bed and wake up in 6 hours. Who else is streaming right now? We'll send you off to High Flyer. All right. Thank you to everyone playing tonight. Thank you to everyone coming out. We will be back on Friday, and I will be having another caster duo coming in. We're going to have Frodo coming in with Natata. They will be casting duoing, which will be... let me see real quick where the poll's at. We are looking very much like we're going to be EUIC format because Twitter just absolutely pulverized the votes on that side. But have fun with High Flyer. He's always nice. He's always a nice watch. He's an old man like me, very, very calming English man. But have fun with them. There it goes. I will see you Friday. Have a good rest of your night. I'm sorry, chat. I'm still here. We have to cancel out. We have to go someone else. He's raiding out. He's in his stream. So I will sit here as a voice real quick before ending. I'm going to send you off to the kitty cats then.